Yeah, she a cheerleader. She got to go to cheerleading practice in the evening. She just don't go to school. Yeah, she been at the game. Where you seen it? Friday night. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, see what JT Bino did.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Chicken wing, chicken wing.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him.
He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit hot. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
11 yards there, first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that would be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 27. 7 yards there and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for, setting the tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the Packers' 18-yard line.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll run here. It's Murray. And no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
It's fourth down.
And Lutz puts this one through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a first and 10 at their own 23. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Packers nothing.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, again to Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following that punt, which turned out as well as it possibly could have, this offense has 99 yards to go to the other end zone.
And the defense is frothing at the mouth with a chance to get points themselves. If they tackle a runner in the end zone, safety. And if there's a holding call in the end zone, that's also a safety as well. So either way you decide to go on offense, you've got to be careful.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff. It's Murray. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job in the running game.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
Kamara.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now Breeze. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 veterans, Breeze to Sanders there for the Saints first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Back at the 37.
Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Davis with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 2nd and 7. Rodgers now to throw. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now on first down. And open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep downfield.
Catch that, boy.
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Fisherman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively.
Man, what the fuck?
It's intercepted.
He ain't even in the fucking screen. Man, that shit done just stupid as fuck, though, man.
At their own 45-yard line.
Man, that bitch ain't nowhere near that motherfucker.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up first and 10 at the 45. So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Hit that, man. What the hell is you doing?
Just 6 seconds left on the clock. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
Lattimore there defensively.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
There defensively.
Yeah, that was a good thing.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. Plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
Got 30 seconds.
This out to the 25
Before that, he
yard
just run
line
it out.
as he's dropped at the 23.
I'm gonna say.
At their own 23-yard line.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2. A give to Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Not too many more ideal situations in second and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
The give is to Jones. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
To Aaron Jones.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
On the tackle.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. First down carry by Jones.
Man, that bitch so picked the right side. I got damn blitz to the other side. I should have damn blitzed the motherfucker on the other side.
Aaron Jones, 26 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
I ran
because
into the
some teams
motherfucker.
script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Shotgun now for Breeze. Sanders has it over the middle. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Saints. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And it's held in by Jared Cook. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
Yeah, he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Breeze now to throw.
Oh, fuck. I fucked up these. I seen the bit when I throw the ball.
Picked off at the 25.
I seen that bitch when I throw the ball. As soon as I threw that bitch, I seen that motherfucker. I said, shit.
Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
First down, Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
But look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last two drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
The tackle by Dean Lowry. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for him. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Breeze.
Oh, man, what the fuck is that? Accurate touchdown. What the fuck is that? What was that?
At the 38-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one,
it hit it hell, man.
And right now, your defense.
Man, that's some bullshit, man. That man wide open. Man, show that shit again, man.
Keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit. Maybe run the ball.
Man, he was Michael Thomas was wide open.
On the scoreboard, they may have to keep throwing it.
On 1st down, it's Jones. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers.
Oh, he
will
dropped.
not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
What the fuck?
And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Camaro with a carry there on 1st down as he works his way forward for a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. From the 29, Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 70 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Camaro, and he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time?
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch. Tomorrow.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
Oh, that supposed to have been a fucking pick. What you doing, PJ Williams? What the hell is wrong with you, man?
Almost starting to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal.
I hit fucking something. They ain't take control of the motherfucker.
And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones, and he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Rodgers. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for Alan Lazard. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Yes.
fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Oh, fuck the bitch. Let the bitch catch the fucking ball, man.
Just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Should have manned up on
Inviting up
that.
15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win.
Oh, hit it at 25, y'all.
And the 13-year man puts it
Good game.
And the
Good
Packers
game.
are off to a 3-0 lead. 13. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't call
that
the
shit
football at the
disappeared.
end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they
did. Alright, shit, I'll holler at you later. Yeah.